Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Has a throw to first, and that's your ball game. Union has won its first ever WPIAL championship.
Today is Laurel.
There it is. Champions, the Static Lancers.
Strike three. The Union Scotty, golden once again.
One gold, not enough. How about 2 district gold and 2 state gold for the Lady Lancers?
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
9 seconds. Anderson into the corner. It's poised for 3. Good! He ties the game.
Wants to throw again, directing traffic, going for the quarterback in the end zone. Touchdown!
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from Laurel High School football here in the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Tonight, the first round of WPIAL Class. The Laurel Spartans take on the Carmichaels Mighty Knights. Tonight's broadcast on the Lawrence County SportsNet and the Trib Live High School Sports Network is brought to you by Daily Chiropractic for keeping you in the game. Luxembourg Road at Kelly and George, keeping promises for over 80 years. The Red Zone, you can score big at the Red Zone. The Art Cunningham Funeral Home. Let our family help your family. With the Road Bonner Law, community firm dedicated to protecting your possessions. Process Insurance, love the life you live, worry free. Tonight's broadcast also brought to you by the Crane Room Grill, family-owned restaurant, brewery, and banquet center. The Penn, Ohio Bottled Water, home and business bottled water lover. Joseph's Marketplace, Newcastle's family-owned. Doran Concrete, residential and commercial concrete contractors. Michael Kirkwood Jr. and Castle Realty. People you know, people you trust. DNR Lawn Care, have your lawn done right. The Next Early Learning Center. The Lawrence County Child and Youth Services, the Tri-County Principals Association, the Rural Education Association, and by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Good evening, everybody. My name's Lee Moon, along with my brother Jay Moon here tonight. First round action. We finally got here, Jay. We finally made it through week 0, 9 weeks of regular season. The Avenue to Acrisure, I'll still run from 120 off of the Newcastle News, or the path to the Parkway from Don Rebel. Either way, we're headed that way in about 4 weeks or so. What a beautiful night for football. A little bit close, but that's the way they like it. You can't ask for much love. The sunset was just absolutely gorgeous behind us. And it's a great night for football. Field is in great shape. Laurel Spartans coming in with a record of 9-1 on the year. Carmichaels with a record of 6-4 over, or 7-3 overall with Carmichael Mighty Knights. They finished with a 3-way tie in the Tri-County South Conference. But actually with the Gardner Twins, they finished 4th in the conference. That's why they are the 15th seed, Laurel the 2 seed. So we're going to break this down here. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we're going to pay some bills, and we'll be back. You're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Has your child's early education slowed down or even paused due to the pandemic? This is crucial time you can't get back. LCAP can keep your little learner on track for success. We have options for working and non-working parents with in-person childcare and age-appropriate virtual learning to keep them busy and engaged. Parents, don't hit pause on early learning. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership can jumpstart their future. Learn more at lcap.org.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination. For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary, from the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
Welcome back to Laurel Spartans pregame show. Your insurance company's Laurel Spartans. This is the Luxembourg Garbage Telling for a Bar. Visit them online at lgkg.com for a free consultation. Take a look at the 1A brackets thrown up on the screen right now. Bishop Canada moves that number 1 seed. They're taking on Jeanette later on, the 116. This is the 2:15 game, Laurel and Carmichaels being played here. The winner of this game will get the winner of Bergenstown and Union. And how nice that would be, Jay, if Union would happen to win beat Bergenstown, and Laurel playing Carmichaels. We'll have a Laurel Union quarterfinal matchup. Wouldn't that be sweet? Bottom of that bracket, Greensburg Central Catholic and Rochester and Fort Cherry against the Mets. On the other side of the bracket, Our Lady of Sacred Heart taking on Clare. Metsfield. Fun one tonight at Moon High School there. Clare not happy about that number 9 seed. Mapletown getting a 4 seed out of the Tri-County South against Leechburg, and then South Beaver against California. Taking a look at the Carmichael Mighty Mike's J, coached by Ron Gallagher. After Vegas, this is his 3rd year. He was 5 years as a defensive coordinator, 9 years as an assistant at Jefferson Morgan, 1 year at Amherst County School in Virginia, 2 years at North Hagerstown High School in Maryland, and he's a graduate from Rock High School. But when his coach stepped down 3 years ago, and he's like, I don't know if I would have played. The kids actually came from the football team and said, Coach, you got to put in for this job. So you already have continuity and respect from the football team. How neat's that? That's what you like. You hate being a new coach, having to break the kids in the way you want to do, what they want to do. It's tough sometimes when you step into a program. Yeah, so he was already half that, so it's a great for Gallagher doing a great job. And by the way, it's the 100th year for football at Carmichaels High School, which is unreal to think about that. So Carmichaels have won 3 WPIAL championships. Actually, they're tied in 52 and 62. And 52 and 62 is when they won, and then Laurel 1980. And the last time these two teams played, they've only played one time, Joe. Back in 1980. Yeah, Laurel won 29-7. And Laurel won the rookie that season. Yeah, so these scores, I'm going to throw the James Batson in there, 104 miles apart. So that's the James Batson golden nugget of the night. So an hour and 47 minutes on that quest, by the way, is what the Carmichaels is. So what was that? This year they finished 7-3, 5-2 in the Tri-County South. This year, or last year, they had a great year. They were led by Trent Carver. He passed for, he was one of the 1,000 guys that you didn't happen to rushing. Trent Carver last year passed for 1,220 yards, and he rushed for 1,009 yards last year. 38 TDs combined to Trent Carver. He's now playing D3 at Wittenberg. And then you have Michael Stewart, who also have 9 TDs. So those two guys, let's see, 38 and 21, that's 38 and that's 57 touchdowns just between 2 players. So they account, and plus Michael Stewart, This year, they got a really good one in Alec Anderson. Alec Anderson, Carmichael wrestler here. He's a 5'10" senior, 185-pound senior. He has 1,812 passing yards this year with 12 TDs, and he's also rushed for 703 yards and 11 TDs this year. So that's 23 TDs from Alec Anderson, and he's the leading passer in Carmichael history, passing Brandon Wallace. And he's a very good receiver, Joe, and Tyler Richmond. Tyler Richmond has 38 receptions. He has 9 TDs. He has over 1,000 yards of receiving, which is very impressive. Yeah, and that just broke the school record, too, with 1,000 yards receiving. So he's got another one here. So it'll be a tough one. You get two very good players here for Carmichaels and Richmond and Anderson. We'll see if they can get that offense going here tonight. So we're going to take another break. We're going to come back, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Laurel Spartans here. Take a 60-second break. It's your LGKG pregame show with your law firm of AV Rating Attorneys and Super Lawyers by through legal process. Luxembourg Robert Kelly George has been keeping promises for over 80 years. So we'll be back in 60. You're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network and the WPIAL High School Sports Network.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Weiland, Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance and receive the personalized service you deserve.
At our Cunningham Funeral Home and Crematory, we are a proud 6th-generation, family-owned and operated funeral home located centrally in the Newcastle and Neshannock communities. Our large facility and experienced staff allows us to accommodate any family with personalized services. To learn more about our services and pre-planning, visit our website at www.cunninghamfh.com or follow us on Facebook. Allow our family to help your family.
Pregame show. Laurel Spartan band on the field as we await the Laurel Spartans to come onto the field. Laurel Spartans coming in with a record of 9-1, Jay, and it's been fun to watch. We've had them a couple times. We had their only loss in the year, the double overtime loss at Neshannock. What a fun game that was.
That was one of the best high school games I've seen in a long time.
Yes, and unfortunately Laurel coming out the rough end on that one, but they're led by Coach Cooper, and Coach Cooper's been just doing a phenomenal job, Brian Cooper, here at Laurel High School. And we saw Luke McCoy run nuts last year here. Him and Kobe DeRosa, thank you, and the quarterback and running back duo. Tough to replace those guys, but they've done a pretty good job of Jace Tinsman and Landon Smith replacing them too.
You've got 44 touchdowns between them two this year, and Smith leads them with 26 TDs, 24 rushing, and 2 receiving, over 1,300 yards rushing. And Tinsman has over 1,000 yards passing, 250 yards rushing, 11 passing TDs, and 7 rushing TDs.
And one thing we saw about Landon Smith, if there's a hole, he's going to hit it. And then if he gets into the open, we saw the breakaway speed. We see him outrun quite a few of these defenses this year.
He definitely has breakaway speed. You can't say enough about that.
Yeah, talk a little bit about the quarterback, Chase Tinsman. Very poised. Chase Tinsman, only a junior, I believe. Chase is the senior, 6'1", 205-pound senior. He's got great size, does Chase on the year.
We'll see how he does tonight.
But I love the way he throws a great deep ball, does Chase. And he's got a very good receiver in Carter Haney. He's averaging over 20 yards a catch for Carter Haney on the year. It's another gorgeous night here for Laurel for the sports. For a great night for high school football here in Lawrence County. We're going to take one more 60-second break, and we're going to be back for our starting lineups and our national anthem. You're listening and watching the high school football here on the Lawrence County Sports Network and the WPIAL High School Sports Network.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
WPIAL Class. Looking at real quick, Joe, you have the, actually I got the other bracket here for, since we're looking at Lawrence County right now. We already got Union, but in Lawrence County, Newcastle, Mechanic with the number 4 seed. They're playing at home tonight. We have that game also on the Lawrence County Sports Network. They're Tech playing Borough right now. We have a few technical difficulties, so bear with us as we talk on here right now. Michelle played Borough, and then on the other side we have Mohawk also in action tonight. They get the number 9 seed. Thought maybe they might get the 8th seed and maybe get a home game, but Mohawk taking on McGuffey tonight. Long drive for Union and Mohawk tonight down there. That's why one of the reasons why we're here at Lower High School. So Steel Valley get the bye along with Beaver Falls. This is Mechanic playing Borough. Mechanic will get the winner of Sarah Catholic in Washington, and Mohawk will get Steel Valley next week. Both those games will be, if they win, we'll do our best to get the game on the Lawrence County Sports Network next week. We'll do our best as we can with all the people and the cameras and all that stuff, so that we'll travel where we need to travel. But fun night here coming from Laurel High School. Okay, Mr. Dotson. As I read the note from Mr. Dotson here, so I'll let Don take a look at that. So, about 10 minutes to go during our pregame. So, we need to take one more break just to be able to figure this out, Don? Okay, I apologize for technical difficulties, everybody. So, we're going to take one more break, and then when we get back, hopefully everything will be taken care of. So thanks for your patience, and we'll be back with the starting lineups. You're listening and watching the high school football here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Looking to buy, sell, or rent in Lawrence County? Get Realtor Michael Kirkwood Jr. in your starting lineup today. Michael Kirkwood Jr. of Castle Realty caters to buyers, sellers, and renters of Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. Call Michael Kirkwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 today. Check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. People you know, people you trust.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity is really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
And we're back once again. We apologize again for technical difficulties. That was your LGKG pregame show. Let the law firm of AV-rated attorneys and super lawyers guide you through the legal process. Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George. Keeping promises for over 80 years. And I think we will have some time. Let's go into tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by Michael Kirkwood Jr. Castle Realty. Call Realtor Michael Kirkwood Jr. 724-301-1482 for your residential or commercial property. Let's go to the Laurel Spartans starting lineup.
Okay, starting on offense, number 8, Chase Tinsman. Number 22, Landon Smith, running back. Halfback is Brady Cooper, number 87. Halfback is number 9, Colin Bartley. Left tackle is number 55, Colton Hill. Left guard is number 56, Aiden Collins. Center is number 53, George Michaels. Number 51, right guard is Ryan DiMuccio. Right tackle is number 76, Keenan O'Brien. Wide receiver is number 84, Lucas Davis. And number 3 wide receiver is Carter Haney. On defense, linebacker is Aiden Collins. Number 56, linebacker is number 87, Brady Cooper. Defensive end, number 51, Ryan DiMuccio. Defensive tackle, Colton Hill. Defensive tackle, number 64, Carson Allward. Defensive end is number 53, Michaels. Offensive outside linebacker is number 3, Carter Haney. Outside linebacker is number 5, Laban Baker. Defensive back is number 17, Braden Lewis. Defensive back number 22, Landon Smith. Defensive back number 9, Colin Bartley. Defensive back number 12, Jackson Saunders. Place kicker, Zane Faulkner. Punter is Chase Tinsman.
And for your Carmichael Mighty Mikes, your left tackle, Chris Mintzer. On the offensive line, Parker Hyatt, number 51. Brian Wasco is your center. Ashton Nesselrode is your right guard, wears number 57. Number 72, Bradley Schoenfeld. Ambrose Adamson, you'll be hearing a lot tonight. He's your halfback. Your wide receiver, Tyler Richmond and Brandon Yeckel and Cannon Bupka. Alec Anderson's your quarterback, and Aiden Adamson. Yes, they are twins. Your running backs. In the defensive line, the left end is Chris Mintzer. Brady Schoenfeld is your defensive tackle. Ashton Nesselrode is your nose tackle. Parker Hyatt is your right end. Your left outside linebacker is Alec Anderson. Ambrose Adamson, your inside linebacker, along with Adam Adamson. Tyler Richmond is your right outside linebacker. Dayton Reynolds is your safety. Billy White is your cornerback, along with Brandon Yeckel. Your place kicker is Chris Mintzer, and your punter is Billy White. Referees tonight, the great news here around Laurel High School, we do not have a Henry sighting tonight. And Henry, you're tuned in, you know we're joking. So our referee tonight is Sean Miller. I wonder if it's the same Sean Miller. I don't think it is. Anyways,
I don't think so, Lee.
Sean Spencer's your umpire. Aaron Pritchard's your head linesman. Brian Beagle is your line judge. Javon Alexander is your line judge. And Brian Barney is your field judge. I want to thank right off the bat, I'm going to give a shout out to our Laurel camera operators tonight. We got Laurel students along with Ashley tonight. Ashley Pistachio running the camera, along with three of these 4 guys. I think we might have 4 other ones, but Zanon Schaefer, Chris Vendozzi, Dante DiGiovanni, and Ben Doherty. Want to greatly appreciate that. And a shout out to the Union Spartans. We have a couple Union students going down to Burgettstown, Jay. They worked it out this morning that they found out that the game wasn't going to be on the air in any way, and Chirp loves to get every game on the air. So Mr. Dotson was able to figure it out, get a few Union students to go down to Burgettstown and set up a camera and broadcast the game. So kudos to the Union students for making that happen tonight.
If there's any way they can do it, Mr. Dotson will get it done.
And the Laurel Spartans coming onto the field. In the radio-friendly numbers, which we like, the white numbers. Carmichael's a little late coming out right now. We still got 6 minutes on the clock, but big game day, Jay, because the Tri-County South, not the best respect in the world. Tri-County South, I mean, you have a lot of teams come out of, 4 teams every year, but every year they do not do well in the playoffs. But we're going to take a break right now, and we're going to have our live national anthem being sung here.
Who
And now for the Laurel Spartan alma mater. And that's your alma mater here from Laurel High School. Ava Conti and Dawn Bowden, tonight's live rendition. You don't hear a singing rendition too often at football games. The basketball games we do, which we rate every year in Hershey, but that's another story for another time during basketball season. But nice job by the two.
That was a very good job. I like the live national anthem. I don't like the piped-in one like most people do.
Yeah, the Whitney Houstons and all that other stuff. So I want to thank Michael Kirkwood Jr. for tonight's starting lineups. You can check out their current listings or list your home at castlerealty.com. We have a new sponsor. Want to welcome them along, the Castle Asphalt. Appreciate them. If you're looking for quality and cost-efficient paving and construction services, you come to the right place. Castle Asphalt and Construction will make your visions for your projects a reality. That's they're also going to be sponsoring our halftime show. So thanks to Castle Asphalt for jumping along on the Lawrence County Sports Network as the Mighty Mikes make the field. And that I do not have a T-shirt of the Mighty Mikes. So I thought about it, a very unique nickname for sure, the Mighty Mikes, but do not have that shirt in my repertoire yet for sure.
I imagine you'll be looking for one.
I'm thinking about it. I don't know yet, so we're still thinking about that. And tune in tomorrow on 1 o'clock scheduled time. The Shenango Wildcats are going to take on the Freeport Yellow Jackets for volleyball 2A championship. We'll have the audio broadcast of that tomorrow from the Robert Morris University. Myself and Mr. Dotson will have the call for that. And the winner of that game, Jay, in the first round of the state playoffs are going to be either taking on the Beavers or the Grape Pickers. The Corey Beavers or the Northeast Grape Pickers.
Now, do you have a Grape Pickers?
I do have a Grape Picker shirt. Okay. So I do have a Grape Picker shirt. I bought that. So if Shenango does play them, I got to remember I cannot wear the Grape Picker shirt when you're broadcasting for Shenango, so I cannot do that. But I do have a Great Picker shirt.
How many shirts do you have in your repertoire?
I have about 15 shirts, led by the polka dots, the fighting dots, and we have the most obscure one, the key Obzags.
And the elephants, too.
And we have the Mighty Elephants from Philadelphia, which we get to see the Mighty Elephants almost every year, the Math, Civic, and Science Elephants. Carmichaels won the toss, and they were elected to receive. Yeah, I like them. The Math, Civic, and Science Mighty Elephants. So one of the more unique ones. Obzags is actually gazebo spelled backwards. So that we are getting ready to hear as we digress. We can throw some things out. We'll remind everybody this game and the broadcast rights to this game is sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL and the Triple Live High School Sports Network. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the listening audience, and any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent from the WPIAL and the Trib Total Media, guess what? It's strictly prohibited. Don't do it.
Waiting for the kickoff. Looks like Laurel's going to receive the kick. No,
Laurel's kicking. Yep.
Okay.
Laurel's kicking, going back to receive. I'm going to guess right off the bat Tyler Richmond, but I'm wrong. It is Tyler Richmond, so I am right. We're in number 11, Tyler Richmond, 5'11", 186 with great speed. He's also on the track team and also on the baseball team.
He does a little bit of everything.
There's a lot of these. The single-A schools we talked about a few times, Jay. You know, the single-A schools, you have to have those dual athletes, triathletes to get some of these schools apart or to be able to make it happen. So The line drive kick, they're going to try to kick it away from him, and it hits a Carmichael Cannon Bupka right there, and he does the wise thing, Jay, fall on it.
He tried to get up, and the man behind him pushed him down and said, "Stay down."
So it's a great way to, well, actually, not allowed anyways in high school football to get up. So good field position, first down from the 28-yard line. We'll see what Alec Anderson can do for the Carmichael Mighty Mikes. I said we mentioned his numbers earlier. He weighs number 7. He's a nice-sized quarterback, 5'10", 184. He's a senior. Gonna be hearing his name an awful lot. Shotgun formation. Going to back the pass real quick. A slant right over the middle. It's going to be complete. The Bupka short gain about 3-4 yards. And I'm impressed, Jay. 104 miles drive. Look at the stands on the far side.
Well, I was walking back to the press box when I went down below there, and I could hear the fans saying, "What do you think of that drive?"
And they weren't talking about the football game because it didn't start yet.
Yep.
Yeah, a little far of a drive, but bring up 2nd and 6. So good job by Carmichaels, Jay. Big key for them tonight is make those second downs shorter than long for sure. So shotgun formation. Anderson rolls out to his right. It's a quick slant over. It's going to be over the head of the intended receiver. And Ambrose Adamson, the twin of Aiden. And I'm going to trust my man to my right, Mr. Ron Ponywatz of the Newcastle News. I'm sure he'll have some halftime stats for us. And I promise I won't eat all the wedding soup if you give us some halftime stats, okay? That's good. And thank everybody here at Laurel High School. They take great care of us here. We greatly appreciate all their hospitality. 3rd down and 6.
I know you love that wedding soup.
Better believe it. 2 receivers each side. Bupka comes in motion. Anderson. And we're going to, I think he turned a little bit too quick, I want to guess, or delay a game. I think he turned a little bit too quick to Bupka.
I think you're right there.
So that's going to be 5 yards, and that's another thing for Carmichaels. Can't afford the penalties here tonight because on paper, they're the heavy underdogs. But
you have to play the game. Doesn't always mean because you're supposed to win, you do win.
And just because you're from the Tri-County South that you're going to lose. It's a very good football team over here at Carmichaels. So 3rd down and 11, same formation. Anderson takes the snap. Quick screen up over the middle. It's going to complete to Adamson, and he's going to get the first down, 45-50. Down to the 48-yard line. Good job there by Ambrose Adamson. Broke a tackle around the 42-yard line. Got an extra 10, so big first down.
That center screen was wide open.
Well set up. Get the first down. So a good confidence booster there for the Mighty Mikes, Jay, early on.
I tell you what, you have a penalty. It's 3rd and 11. You're thinking, what are you going to do here? And they got the first down.
Yeah, I thought Ambrose might have took a step early too, but they got away with that. So Bupka comes in motion again. Anderson to snap, fakes the Bupka. They're going to look deep, and it's going to be intercepted by Smith. 20, 30, 40. Has a lane down the left side. The 50, 40, the 30. Flag on the play down to the 20-yard line, but the interception, 2 flags on the play. Let's see what happens after this, but the ball way overthrown. Landon Smith right there with the interception. But let's check the flags. We know it's after the interception, so Laura will take over. It's just a matter of where.
Looked like there was a holding penalty on the one guy going down when he was going down the sidelines, unfortunately.
I'm going to guess maybe a face mask on the tackle, but I cannot say for sure. But the throw by Anderson, well overthrown. They tried to hook, tried to get the defenseman to the defensive back to break on that pump. Did not do it. They tried to force it anyways. And Smith was right there just playing center field. So let's see what the referee has to say about this. As we cannot hear him, but we get a personal foul on Carmichaels. That's going to be declined. And a holding call on Laurel. How can that be First down, Laurel. I don't understand how you could well, I guess if you accept it, then it's offsetting penalties, and then you don't get the interception. So you take the penalty, and then you keep the ball. So that's how you do that. So 1st and 10 for Laurel Spartans from the 39-yard line, just underway. 10:19 to go here, first period. And that Medore Bonner Law turnover. When a local firm with deep ties in the community, visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com to find out how they can serve you. So again, Chase Tisman, your quarterback. Shotgun formation for Tinsman. Man comes in motion. They can hand it off to Smith. Has a hole, 45, 40, 30. Look out, 20, and he's gone. 39 yards. First play from scrimmage and a tack on an extra 15 at the kickoff. One play, 39 yards. Landon Smith, 6-0 Laurel.
You said about that breakaway speed lead. He definitely had it there. Once he got through that hole, he was gone. I don't even think he got touched.
Until the end zone when he shouldn't have been touched. So just like that, one play, 39 yards, your Joseph's Marketplace scoring summary.
That's pretty tough to keep track of there, Lee.
You can check out the new cafe and bakery section or a place to go order online at josephsnc.com or R. Cunningham Funeral Home Extra Point. They've been specializing in funeral cremation services as well as pre-planning, thanks to R. Cunningham Funeral Home. So one play, 39 yards. Buchter with the extra point. It's up, down, up, and it is good with a score of Laurel 7 and Carmichaels nothing. You're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Looking to buy, sell, or rent in Lawrence County? Get Realtor Michael Kirkwood Jr. in your starting lineup today. Michael Kirkwood Jr. of Castle Realty caters to buyers, sellers, and renters of Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. Call Michael Kirkwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 today. Check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. People you know, people you trust.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services and over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Zane Buchter. Let's see, Jay, with the 15-yard penalty. Let's see if we see an onside kick here. And kicking off in the 45er, who we just bang it through the end zone. And that's what he's going to do. They're going to kick it into the end zone, and Laurel will take over, or Carmichaels will take over at the 20-yard line. So Carmichael's a good start with getting that big first down, but then the turnover, the Medore Bonner Law turnover. They got flexible appointment hours. Medore Bonner Law is a team of experienced lawyers and staff always ready to help. Medore Bonner Law. I want to thank the Crane Room. All the scores should be going across the bottom of your screen tonight. You can grab a seat in the bar, the dining room, the loft. Hey, Jay, outside in the patio, that's where it is tonight for sure. Check them out.
It takes a while to get, once that sun goes down, it does get a little bit cold, Lee.
It's nice out there. High snap. And Anderson's going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll get a couple. Good job by, though, Anderson to corral that.
Looked like the tackle was made by Ryan DiMuccio.
They'll bring up second. Yeah, they're going to give him a yard. It's a good job by Alec Anderson on that high snap. Bring up second down and 9. Laurel, one play, 39 yards. Landon Smith picking up right where he left off. So Anderson.
sidecar is Adam Adamson. There's a quick wide receiver screen. They're going to try to get Richmond into space. He cuts back, tries to get back into the inside, but he's brought down after about a 3-yard gain. Said Tyler Richmond, the three-sports star, baseball and basketball. Bring up third and about 4. I'm going to say a long 5 from the 26-yard line. Yeah, third and about 4. Definitely from the 26-yard line. 2 receivers each side. Looking. Short of the sticks, but he drops it. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver. He had him. That was number 2. That was Cannon Bupka. As Anderson took a big hit at the end of that play, Jay.
I don't think he would have made the first down anyhow because there was 2 Laurel players ready to hit him as soon as he caught the ball, which he dropped.
And Landon Smith will be the only receiver. And our punter, looks like that's William White, will be our kicker. Low snap, handles it, but nice kick. Gonna bounce up the 48 and take a Carmichael bounce and be dead at the 35-yard line. So a nice kick of 39 yards, but we've got 2 flags back at the 25, Jay. Let's see if this is gonna, if it's against Laurel, it's gonna be a first down.
I did not see the flags, see anything going on there. I was looking down, trying to make sure I saw who caught the ball.
And they're talking to the Laurel coach, so this is a holding call on Carmichael.
No, it's on Laurel.
It's on.
1 on each, I think.
I'm trying to guess here. So holding after the ball was in. You're holding on Laurel after the kick.
It was actually
which is
two.
Yeah, which is unusual. The flag is at the line of scrimmage, and you got a holding call, which is really strange. But nonetheless, Laurel will take over. First down and 10 from their 26-yard line. They lead 7-0. 8:35 to go here, first period. Don't see that call too often with on the line of scrimmage.
Not too often.
Well, you got one-on-one coverage out here on the far side. Let's see if Tinsman sees that. Tinsman turns to the sideline.
Must be changing the play.
Possibly here. Man comes in motion, and he's going to hand it off to that man in motion. He's going to get to the 30, down to the 34-yard line is Colin Bartley, the senior, 5'5", 140-pound senior.
Nice run around the end there.
Give him 8, about 2nd and 2. Colin Bartley on the track team. And Colin Bartley also on the wrestling team, finished 7th last year in the wrestling. Bartley comes in motion. Now they give it to Smith, and he is a crease again. 40, tripped up at the 46-yard line. Brought down by White, but that's a first down. Yeah, go back to Colin Bartley, finished 7th in the WPIAL at the 113-pound weight. 82 and 31 career wrestler is Colin Bartley. Landon Smith, part of the basketball team, and he gets the ball again and does a spin and gets down to the 46-yard line. Another gain of 9. Got hit around the 46 and then or about the 49, and then the 360. Kept his feet moving. Jay, good hard run.
Ran into his blocker and bounced off him and got another 5 yards on top of it.
I bring up 2nd and short, and a lot of times you'll see Tinsman take the quick snap here and just do the quarterback sneak. But he's going to pitch it to Smith this time. And a nice tackle on the outside by Richmond. Boy, he fought through that block of Brady Cooper and brought him down short of the sticks. Nice play there by Richmond.
Richmond's he's a ball player. He does whatever you need him to do.
So bring up 3rd and short. Trying to get Carmichaels to jump there, but they did not. They look over the sideline for 3rd down and short play here. 6:40 to go here, first period. 7-0 Laurel. 39-yard run by Landon Smith. Cooper moves inside. The block, they're going to give it to Smith, and has it and more down to the 38-yard line. A gain of 8, first down, brought down by Alec Anderson. Yeah, a lot of AAs here tonight. Alec Anderson, Aiden Adamson, Ambrose Anderson.
Well, you're making the right call, at least. You're doing a good job so far.
And we're going to get a Ponce's Insurance timeout taken by the Carmichael Mighty Mikes, the Ponce's Insurance. You can get the best rates and the customer service by calling a local agent at Ponce's Insurance. You can visit poncesinsurance.com to request a quote for auto, home, business, or life insurance. That's poncesinsurance.com. Love the life you live. Worry-free. Want to thank the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. You can get delivery of your 3 or 5 gallon water cooler systems or get cases of bottles delivery to your home or work. You can stay refreshed by enjoying hot or cold water at the click of a button, or enjoy a cup of coffee with our bottom loading water cooler option. Get 3 free bottles and first month cooler rental free when you sign up today. So a good start here for the Laurel Spartans here, Jay. Got 1st and 10. They're at Carmichael 37-yard line.
They're rushing pretty good right now. I'm waiting for Tinsman to throw a pass.
Why?
Yeah, I agree, but
understand what you're saying. I mean, play action's very set up right now.
That's what I figure.
So Tinsman in that shotgun. Bartley comes in motion. Inside handoff to Smith and brought down for about a 2-yard gain. Parker, I don't have a 51 on my roster, but he said Parker, I'll have to get that later. Brings up 2nd down and 8. Yeah, I don't have a 51, I have a 50 on my roster, so in between quarters we'll have to. Tim, I think, got the updated roster. Nonetheless, 2nd down and 8 for the 35. Tinsman. Swing pass out, and it's going to be complete on the far side and going to get the first down to about the 25-yard line. Losing his helmet on the play. That was Colin Bartley getting the first down to the 25-yard line. Bartley almost got his head taken off on that play. Did a good job hanging on to the ball, did Colin.
That was a tackle by A.J. Donaldson.
To another first down for the Laurel Spartans. On the quick out. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Tinsman. Smith. Hard run down, another 6-yard run for Landon Smith down to the 19-yard line. Brought down on the play by Aiden Adamson, also baseball and basketball, along with his twin brother. 2nd down and 4. The clock winds to 4:39 to go here first quarter. My name's Lee Moan, along with my brother Jay Moan, here for tonight's action on the Lawrence County Sports Network. Shannock-Doon battle on the other part of our broadcast tonight. Smith, inside handoff. Look out, he's going to go one touch to the end zone. 19-yard run from the red zone. Touchdown, Laurel. So now time for our Cunningham Funeral Home extra point. To learn more about the services and pre-planning, visit their website at www.cunninghamfh.com or follow them on Facebook. Doty with the extra point. Kick high and up and good with the score. Laurel 14, Carmichaels nothing. You're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network and the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary, from the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
And welcome back to Laurel High School. Joseph scoring. Marketplace scoring summary, Jay.
Plays and 74 yards with the run made by Mr. Smith.
19 yards. I want to thank Joseph's Marketplace for our scoring summary. As Doty tee things up, and that's going to hit. Try to get out of bounds, but it will not. Picked up by the 6-yard line and going to be brought down in about the 13-yard line. Cannon Bupka, nowhere to go. I want to thank Joseph's Marketplace. You can follow them on Facebook to see what's cooking today. They've been around since 1915. A long time. So Laurel with a 14-0 lead. Carmichaels in trouble early.
I think he should have picked that ball up and went with it right away instead of waiting for it to go out of bounds.
Get rid of some of this paper that I do not need right now. To throw it underneath.
And we'll know where it's at then.
Yeah. So underneath center for the first time tonight is Anderson. Simple handoff. He could be brought down in the backfield. Nice tackle in the backfield. Quickly back there was Colton Hill, the 6'4", 270-pound senior. No chance for Aiden Adamson, Jay.
Looked like a face mask there. They didn't call it. He's still trying to get his helmet on straight.
And he's hurt, too. He's going to have to come out. Yeah, he got hit hard. He's holding his neck. So I didn't see face mask, but that's not saying there wasn't one.
Well, no, the hand was up around there. I know that.
Yeah, he definitely got hit high. I mean, when you get 6'4", 270 coming at you, they're going to have a quick timeout. I guess, again, we want to thank the Red Zone for tonight's broadcast. And you make sure you stop by the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs, sporting goods, custom apparel, embroidery, and more. That's the Red Zone. Who we hit. I forgot the shirts in the car, so unfortunately, we got shirts here. Mr. Dom taking care of us. Our producer doing a fantastic job here tonight, making things work. Has the shirts. We'll hand out a Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game and our LCAP Player of the Game later on after this broadcast. Again, the winner of this game will be playing next Friday night. They'll get the winner of Burgettstown and hopefully Union. Boy, would that be fun.
Oh, it would be. Peyton Schooley's in to replace Adamson.
So it's going to up 2nd down and 10 from the 15, back at the shotgun formation. And we're not going to get it going, a false start. I'm going to ask my partner over here, as he's not partner, but my man over here to the right, Mr. Ponios, where he thinks that Laurel Union game could possibly be, what his prediction might be after he's done writing there. He's not listening right now, but I'll ask him. What do you think that Laurel Union game might be next week if it happens? Yeah, I was thinking that Newcastle might be too big. That's the only thing I was thinking maybe Shenango possibly with turf, but I like the Newcastle idea. You can fit the whole city of Newcastle there. A quick out, and it's almost intercepted by Colin Bartley. Boy, jumped that quick out, and Bartley saw 6 but didn't come up with the ball. Looked like a Pittsburgh Steeler.
That's not nice.
I'm sorry. Jeez.
He actually turned. He turned and looked for the ball before the Carmichael receiver did.
Yeah, Cannon Bupka, the 6'1 freshman. Bartley had it right there. Said Bartley part of that track team we mentioned earlier. Bring up 3rd down and 15 with 3:12 to go here in the first period. And Anderson's just going to try to run around the left side, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. And boy, we have some extracurricular activity in the far side. Good battle on the far side between Braden Lewis and Aiden Adamson. 15 yards behind the play. No flag, which is good. But nonetheless, a 1 yard gain for Anderson, going to bring up 4th down and 14. And Smith will go back deep. White will kick from his own end zone. A low snap, almost blocked him. Maybe partially blocked there. This is a short kick. You're only going to get down to the 35-yard line, a 24-yard kick. Almost kicked, blocked. And we always see this just about every game, Jay. Ryan DiMuccio seems like he gets in at least once or twice a game and almost blocks a kick.
I don't know what it is about him. He always does get in there.
So DiMuccio, part of the wrestling team too. He's finished 6th in the WPIAL at the 215-pound mark. He's 31-26 in his wrestling career. So Laurel will take over. Great field position again, 1st and 10 from the 34. Pitch out to Landon Smith. Finds a creek outside, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and into the end zone. 34-yard run, Landon Smith. Just like that, another one-play Joseph's Marketplace scoring summary. 20-0 Laurel. So one from 39, one from 19, and one from 34. Time for your R. Cunningham Funeral Home extra point. Providing compassion and guidance during one of your most difficult times. Allow our family to help your family. So Buchter getting his workout tonight, early on.
Mr. Smith is showing his speed off early on, too.
Extra point up and good. 21-0 Laurel, 2:18 to go here, first period. You're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network and the Trev Live High School Sports Network. We'll be back after this 60-second break.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services and over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Are you looking to make a difference? Well, here is your opportunity. Lawrence County Child and Youth Services is looking for compassionate foster parents now. If you are over the age of 21, in good health, and wanting to help a child in need, we're in need of you. Receive free training and compensation by becoming a foster parent. Call 724-658-2558 and let Bill, Brooklyn, and Heather get you started. Make a difference and become a foster parent today.
21-0 Laurel, 2:18 to go here, first quarter. And here comes the short kick. Going to be downed about the 18-yard line. And that was William White. Joseph's Marketplace scoring summary. Easy. One play. 34 yards. Landon Smith, 3 touchdowns on the night. He's over 100 for the first quarter. Our out-of-town scoreboard sponsored by the Crane Room. The Shannock is up on Burrell, 7-6. A 33-yard pass from 33 yards for Johnny Huff, untouched. 3:30 to go in the first quarter. 7-6 in the Shannock over Burrell. All the scores scrolling. Anderson, handoff, and DiMuccio in the backfield. That handoff went to Tyler Richmond. He had nowhere to go. We haven't had a chance to see how good how quick Tyler Richmond really is, Jay.
I know he has the speed, but he hasn't had a chance to show anything yet. Tackles by George Michaels.
We have to get Ron Pontius to turn off that cell phone because that Patriot symbol just keeps on popping up here in the press box. Of course, he has a better team than we do right now. So, second down, 11.
That wouldn't take much, Lee.
Anderson, shotgun, looking off to his right, quick out, and it's going to be, what's the roller going to say? They're going to say it's complete. Nice catch in the far side. And that's Tyler Richmond. Great catch. About the 29-yard line is going to be a first down. So we couldn't see him to catch it from up here, but saw the athletic ability there, Tyler Richmond.
He really laid out for that one.
Yeah, Carmichael's down 21-0. 1,800 yards passing for Anderson, so we know he can pitch it around the field. It's a matter if he's going to get the time to do it. So far, the offensive line's given him the protection. Not for the run, but Anderson just going to try to get out to the right, and he's fumbles the ball, but it goes out of bounds, and DiMuccio was in the backfield first. Anderson, fortunately, the ball went out of bounds. It's going to be about a 1 yard loss, going to bring up 2nd down and 11. It's interesting, Jay, because the running, there's no room on the run, but when they pass, they seem to have a little bit of time.
Yeah, just don't. Well, he's going to have to get the run going, or else they're going to start rushing him a lot more. I think that's what he's trying to do, get the run going a little bit, then maybe do some play action.
Anderson fakes the handoff, rolls out to his left, looking to throw, and it's going to be in and out of the hands, and boy, he's down. William White took a hard hit, but he's going to get up. Good hard hit in the back down there. White unable to hang on to it, but get 3rd down.
Braden Lewis made that nice hit.
Yeah, when you throw over the middle like that, can be tough. And White paid for it, unfortunately, hang on to it and see if he stays in. Yeah, William White listed at 5'8", 149 is William White. He'll stay on.
I think at 149 might be a little bit of exaggeration. He doesn't look that big to me.
Anderson fakes the handoff, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Good job in the backfield. Good pressure by Carson Allworth, brought the initial pressure, and the Laurel Spartans come in for the rest. No gain, bring up 4th down and 11 with less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. And Aiden Collins bring it down on that tackle. So William White will go back to kick. Landon Smith, already 3 touchdowns tonight, back to receive. And he'll have a chance at this one. Going to take it about the 33-yard line. Trying to make a man miss, 35, 40. Flag goes down, 2 flags go down. The 45-yard line, 3 flags go down. Flags are flying here at Laurel High School.
You don't like seeing that either. Like the announcer said, flags all over the football field.
Yeah, Tim doing a fine job. Everything's on the kick, so Laurel probably against Laurel, I would assume here. With 31 seconds to go here, first quarter. Thanks for joining us here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. Let's go to our referee. Not on the mic tonight, but we got a holding call on Carmichaels. A personal foul on Laurel. Offset, and they'll redo the kick. So bring it back to 29-yard line.
Offsetting penalties, holding against Carmichaels. Personal foul, head-to-head contact against the Spartans. Don't play that again.
So Smith will try to get it. He'll get a chance again here as the offsetting penalty, so they'll have to kick again. With 31 seconds to go here. And in honor of the late Mark Schoss, Jay, we do not announce the 10th of a second. He was totally against that 10th of a second, so it's 31 seconds. And another flag.
I think it might be offsides. Laurel, possibly.
Boy, you'd think Henry's in town tonight.
They're pretty obvious penalties.
Yeah. False start on Carmichaels. Illegal procedure. Let's back it up another 5 yards.
The Mighty Mites, that's going to be another 5-yard step off.
So the 104-mile drive right now, not looking good here for the Carmichaels. And now the clock started here. 4th down. White gets it off. A line drive kick. Smith's going to pick it up at the 34-yard line. A little hop step, another flag down in the play, another 2 flags in the play as he steps out at the 38-yard line. Another flag in the back. It's 3 more flags with 12 seconds to go.
Flags are everywhere.
Looks like they're talking.
Who knows?
We don't know this one.
Let's kick again. Well, this time both teams are staying in the general area, thinking maybe it's offsetting again. So let's find out what we got. Holding again on Laurel. That's declined. Block in the back on Laurel. That will be accepted. And Laurel will take over. That flag was back at the, I believe, 49-yard line. So they'll step it off from the 49. So Laurel will take over first down and 10 from their own 39-yard line for one more play in this first quarter, with them leading 21-0 on 3 Landon Smith touchdowns. So Laurel comes up to the line of scrimmage, first down and 10. Tinsman looks to the sideline for a play. And now we're going to get a Pawnson Insurance timeout taken by Carmichaels. We'll just keep it right here. You can visit PawnsonInsurance.com to request a quote for auto, home, business, or life insurance. You can call Agent Dan Pawnson's, Jessica Weiland, or Tracy Giddings to get started today. Again, your scores being brought to you by the Crane Room. We had a good meal there last week, Jay, before we headed out to Mohawk. They're sponsored all the scores scrolling across the bottom of your computer screen, phone screen, or however you're listening or watching this game here tonight. You can actually plug it into your TV. I don't know how to do that. I'm not technical savvy enough, but you can do all that stuff. Again, next week we will have the winner of these games. If Laurel continues to win here, we will do our best to get them on the network here next week. At least us or Trib anyways. So we have four county schools in action tonight. And tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Shenango Wildcat volleyball for the 2A championship. We'll have audio coverage of that. First down and 10 from the 39-yard line. Yeah, nice crowd on hand here tonight from Laurel High School. Packed stands.
Both sides. Carmichael really brought a lot of fans.
Tinsman, there's a quick out. It's complete to Bartley. 45, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. 50, 45, out of bounds at the 40-yard line with 3.5 seconds to go. And a little extra pushing at the end of that. Carter Haney, excuse me, that's not Bartley, it's Haney. Carter Haney, I said he was averaging 20 a catch, Jay. Well, there's about 21 right there. So right on cue.
Get another playoff or not, Lee?
Yeah, he went out of bounds.
Okay.
So first down and 10. Another play, another chance for Landon Smith. The Tinsman is going to look deep in the double coverage. Perfect throw, complete, out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Lucas Davis, the 6', 185-pound senior. Great throw by Tinsman, 37 yards. And they enter the red zone, and we'll talk about them at the end of this 60-second timeout. 21-0 Laurel. You're listening and watching high school football here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
DNR Lawn Care can take care of all of your landscaping and grass cutting needs. They are fully insured, accept just about any payment method, and have nearly 20 years of experience in the lawn maintenance business. Call DNR Lawn Care today to schedule an estimate or send them a message on Facebook. DNR Lawn Care. Have your lawn done right.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale-Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
And welcome back to Laurel High School, Jay. 21-0. It's been all Laurel.
Mike, Carmichaels not really. I think they have one first down in the first quarter, and that was it.
That was on the first series.
Yep.
They had that big play over the middle, and then the interception has been downhill. So the red zone, as Laurel's in right now, first down and goal from the 3. And we got a penalty in the play, offsides on Carmichaels. So it'll be first down and the 1.5. Spirit Sales can help raise big money for your organization. Fill out a form, and the Red Zone does the rest. Visit them online at theredzonesports.com. That's theredzonesports.com. See how your group can score big at the Red Zone. First and goal from the 3-yard line. Laurel already up 21-0, just starting here second quarter. Tinsman looks for the sideline. Get the play. Man comes in motion. Tinsman's going to keep it. He's brought down for a loss in the backfield. Brady Schoenfeld. Bradley Schoenfeld really came in, brought him down. 6'4", 288 is Bradley. Almost the size of your grandson.
It will be in a couple more years the way he's growing.
Second down and goal from the 4.
I think he's 2 1/4 right now.
And in second grade, no.
7th grade.
So Tinsman still in shotgun. Smith's to his right. Man comes in motion. They can hand it off to Smith. He's going to come up with his 4th touchdown of the night. Landon Smith, a 4-yard run.
Once again, that's Landon Smith.
Yeah, once again, that's for sure. 39, 19, 34, and 4 for Landon Smith. 27-0 as Zane Buchter will check in for the R. Cunningham Funeral Extra Point. Providing compassion and guidance during one of your most difficult times. You can allow their family to help your family. Buchter. Another good snap. Kicks up, and that's up and good with a score 28-0 Laurel. You're listening to watching the high school football here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
And welcome back to Laurel High School. I want to thank Castle Asphalt. They provide commercial or residential asphalt paving, commercial site work, or commercial line striping. Visit castleasphalt.com for more information and request a free estimate. Our Castle Asphalt halftime show, Jay, will be coming up. We'll have both bands, the Carmichael Band, the Laurel Band, and we'll go to the Trib Live High School Sports Network and have a show from there from Mr. Harlan and Mr. Rebel while we eat some soup and chili. We'll talk about the Joseph Market scoring summary right after this kickoff, Jay, as the high kick can be taken by Richmond at the 15-yard line, up to the 20, 25, 30, finds a hole, 35, 40, breaks the tackle, 45, 46-yard line, Tyler Richmond. Nice return. Now for our Joseph Marketplace drive summary.
That was 4 plays and 61 yards, capped off by Tyler Smith's Braden Smith's 4th touchdown of the evening.
Let's try Landon Smith for the 3rd time. That's all right.
I knew it was a Smith.
Specials daily at the new cafe and bakery. Don't worry, I've never done that. As Mr. Dawson would say, okay, Poremski. So 1st down and 10 for the Carmichaels Mighty Mike, their best field position in a while. A quick out, that's going to be enough for the 1st down to Richmond on the far side, a big 10-yard gain. And for those who don't know, Daniel Poremski, a player from Laurel High School years and years ago, but for 4 years I would say Poremski, and Mark Schoss would throw things at me literally for saying Poremski instead of Poremski, and that was an inside joke. And nonetheless, 1st down and 10, inside handoff, White's not going anywhere. No running room all night so far for the Carmichael Mighty Mikes, Jay.
No, there hasn't been.
Actually, that was Richmond actually on the run.
And Richmond is one of their better rushers too. But if you don't have holes, you can't make.
Yeah, he was all conference last year. Probably will be this year too.
Sort of looks like the Steelers' rushing attack.
This might be better. 2nd down and 10 from the 44-yard line. Anderson in shotgun. Fake handoff, rolling out to his left, looking, throw, complete. Nice completion over the middle to the receiver, and going to be possibly get a 1st down. Cannon Bupka, and a gain of 10 yards or 9.5. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark it to the 35-yard line. Going to be just short of the sticks. Going to be 3rd and less than a yard. Nice throw, though, by Anderson, Jay.
Yeah, he rolled left and he threw right. He made a nice throw there.
Good spiral, good lot on it there.
He does have a very good arm.
Going to go underneath center, and he's going to get the 1st down. Probably the best run of the night, and it's only 2 yards. And we got a player. I thought he was hurt there for a minute. It looked like the Ambrose Adamson. He was doing the drop and roll there, the fire drill. But he's okay. So 1st down at the 33-yard line of Laurel. Carmichaels looks to the sideline.
I'm not sure what that was, Lee.
No, I thought he was rolling in pain. And
I thought he was too. And then he jumped up, got back in backfield.
Quick throw. It's going to be complete to Adamson for about down at the 28-yard line. That's Ambrose Adamson. Gain of about 5-yard lines on the quick out. I think this is what Carmichaels has got to do, Jay. The little dink and dunks right now.
That's all they're going to get. So they might as well keep going. It's nice to get a little bit of drive going. That's the 2nd 1st down. He only had 2 in the whole 1st quarter. That's the 2nd 1st down in the 2nd quarter so far.
Nice to get 5 yards in the 1st down. Yeah, Carmichaels needs a score right now. They really need a score. Make something happen.
You want to keep Laurel off the field, too. Their offense off the
fake
field.
to the left, now throws to the right, throws in the middle, and almost intercepted. And I think we're going to get a roughing the quarterback call on the Muccio. Let's see what the call was. As Anderson was backing up, the Muccio was in his face.
Pass ball's incomplete. Once again, flag on the play.
Yeah, he looked left, and it was covered. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Interesting call there.
I did not see it, Lee. I was actually watching to see where that ball, I thought it looked like it was going to be intercepted by Laurel that time.
Yeah, because Anderson didn't fall, but he must have been hit after the play. So nonetheless, it's a 15-yard penalty, and Carmichaels enters the red zone. You voted the best of the best in Lawrence County for uniform supply and silk screening. That's the red zone. 1st down and 10 from the 14-yard line. Anderson, quick out, complete in the far side. It's going to be a short gain, brought down about the 10 or 9-yard line, complete by the Richmond on the far side. About a 5-yard gain. That's what you got to do. Like you said, we talked, Jay, just short dink dunks. That's what's there. Take it.
That might open up something long. Of course, the last long pass he threw was intercepted, so he is taking what they're giving him right now.
Yeah, I like what they're doing.
Yes.
With 7:29 to go. I mean, you have to have a score. It's definitely 4-down territory. 2nd down and 5 from the 9. Anderson will just take the snap, and he's met by a host of Laurel Spartans in the backfield. The first one back there was Colton Hill, the 6'4", 270-pound offensive lineman. So that's a 1-yard loss, bring up 3rd and 6.
We need something good here, Lee.
Yeah, Carmichaels, they could be lucky to have 10 yards rushing.
You'll break it to stats at halftime.
It's a 3rd down and 6 from the 10. Anderson, back to pass, looking, throws in the end zone, has a man, and it's in and out of the hands. Going up for it, couldn't come down. Bartley on the defense. Richmond went up to try to come up with it. Tyler Richmond couldn't come down with it, can bring up 4th down and goal. The good throw by Anderson, though.
I'll tell you what, if Barker wouldn't have hit him, he would have caught that ball.
Yeah, good defense by Bartley, knocking that out. Bring up 4th down and goal, and I don't think they'll be going for field goal here. Mincer's your field goal kicker, but you got to go for it here in 4th down.
You need something. You need 7. Now you need 6 at least.
Yeah, they're gonna take a Ponce's insurance timeout. We'll keep it right here, Dom. Our Ponce's insurance timeout. We're coming up at the half. Our Castle Asphalt halftime show. Thanks to Castle Asphalt for jumping on board for our sponsorship right now. That's Castle Asphalt. We will have the Carmichaels band. We will have the Laurel band, and we will have Mr. Rebel and Mr. Chris Harlan. And by the way, for those who listen or watch the scoreboard show, everybody knows Mr. Don Rebel has some health issues over the last 6 to 9 months. But prayers go out to Mr. Don Rebel on November 21st. Don Rebel will be having open heart surgery on November 21st. So if you keep your prayers for Mr. Don Rebel, he greatly appreciates all the prayers and the thoughts and everything that you've been sending his way. So that came out last week. So good luck to Mr. Don Rebel. We'll be praying for you. And at least he gets through the semifinals. Unfortunately, I don't think he'll be able to be the PA announcer at Acrisure Stadium this year, unfortunately, as he has been doing that for years. So, nonetheless, good luck, Mr. Rebel. 4th down and 6 from the 10-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Anderson, shotgun, looking to his right, looking to hit as he throws, incomplete, over the head of William White. Laurel will take over on downs. The Medore Bonner Law turnover of downs. With flexible appointment hours, Medore Bonner Law has a team of experienced lawyers and staff always ready to help.
That was a nice drive by Carmichael, just could not get any points out of it.
You know, I believe that was a Carson Allward again in the backfield. 6:31 to go here, first half. Laurel takes over from their own 10-yard line, leading 28-0. Tinsman in the shotgun. Hand off to Smith. Hit at the line of scrimmage and fall forward for a couple yards. Brought down by Christopher Mincer, 6'3", 228-pound senior. They're going to give him 3 yards, bring up 2nd and 7. If Laurel can make this long drive and score, possibly get into the mercy roll.
You hate seeing that in the first half, though.
Yeah, for Laurel, it'd be a chance to rest your starters.
A lot of times they keep the starters in, which I don't understand why.
I'm not a coach, and I'm not going to ask.
Yep.
2nd down and 7. Tinsman looks. He's going to look over the middle, and it's going to be thrown behind the intended receiver and Lucas Davis. Bring up 3rd down and 7.
Davis was open, but the ball was thrown way behind him.
Yeah, I think Tinsman maybe thought he was going to stay straight. Davis broke in. Thought maybe he might thought Davis would break out. So bring up 3rd and 7 from the 13-yard line. Bartley comes in motion, fakes to him. Tinsman looking up over the middle, being rushed. Rolls out to his right, being in trouble. Finds Davis, but cannot hang on to it at the 14-yard line. Yeah, Tinsman was in trouble, broke a tackle. Tried to create something, but Laurel's going to have the first punt of the night.
Even if that pass would have been completed, he was about 4 yards short of the first down.
And at halftime, Jay, our out-of-town scoreboard, the Union Scotties lead the Burgettstown Blue Devils 14-0.
Might get what you're asking for, Lee. A Union-Laurel showdown.
A long way to go in this one, a long way to go there. Deep to Tinsman, the kick. Nice high kick. Going to hit about the 40-yard line, but take a Laurel bounce, and Bartley right there, so it's a 27-yard kick. No return. Carmichaels, great field position, Jay. For at the 42-yard line.
They start to 46 last time. Hopefully this time they can get into the end zone.
Pine Richland leading Penn Trafford 14-3 at halftime. Neshannock 20-6 in the second quarter over Burrell. Grove City leading Fairview 21-7 up in District 10. Bishop Canevin, the number 1 seed, 21-14 only over Jeanette in single-way actions. That's a shocker of a score early on. This one 28-0 Laurel, 5:25 to go here first half. Anderson just takes the snap. He's going to be brought down after about a 2-yard gain in the backfield. Good job by Carter Haney. 6'3", 103-pound, 193-pound senior is Carter Haney. Carter Haney does the high jump for the Laurel Spartans. The fog's starting to roll in here at Laurel, Jay, or is that just the hamburgers cooking?
I think that's the hamburgers cooking.
Yeah, they had a game. I'll talk about that here in a second after this play. As Bubka comes in motion, Anderson going to look for Bubka as he's going to be complete, but hit right as soon as he catches the ball. Good tackle by Aiden Collins. Yeah, there's a game up in Erie on Monday or Tuesday, a soccer game. You couldn't even see the field. You know what it's like up in Erie at the time with the dense fog, but couldn't even see the field. Of course, I think Prep was leading 9-0 at the time in soccer, so it didn't really matter.
I guess it wouldn't have mattered there.
3rd down and 6 from the 38-yard line. 4:11 to go here first half.
Carmichael's got to get a couple first downs. Continue to strive.
Bubka comes in motion. Anderson, look left, now looks right. He's going to go deep, throw in the double coverage, and it's going to be intercepted by Bartley at the 3-yard line. Bartley with room to run. He's up to the 30, 35, 40, 45. Still on his feet, 50, 45, 40. One man to beat at the 25, the 20. And brought down at the 7-yard line. Colin Bartley. What a run.
That was thrown, the ball was thrown in a double coverage, and it bounced around one offensive guy, then the defensive guy, the other defensive guy, and Bartley come up with the ball.
Then he did the rest. What a run. Brought down, they're going to mark him down at the 11-yard line. 76-yard interception return for Colin Bartley, and he's going to come out with a great round of applause, as he should. Now it's break time for the Landon Smith show, you would think, Jay, here with 3:41 to go here first half.
I think you're right there, Lee.
And we're going to get a Ponce's Insurance timeout. We'll keep it right here, Dawn, our Ponce's Insurance timeout. You can call Agent Dan Pontius, Jessica Weiland, or Tracy Giddens to get started today. You can get the best rates and customer service by calling the local agent of Ponce's Insurance. Ponce's Insurance, love the life you live, worry-free. Well, I'm really shocked about that Bishop Canevin score. Jeanette has not had a good year. That's the 1-16 matchup, and only 21-14. Looking around the WPIL, Blackhawk tied at 7. Sharon in District 10 is tied at 7 up in District 10. Yeah, unfortunately, I was talking to my brother Jay here. We'd like to get games around the WPIAL and come state playoff time. A potential Farrell-Westinghouse game is going to be Thanksgiving weekend. Potential, that is. I mean, if everything plays out like it should. Westinghouse lost very late last year down in Couple Stadium. But that's 3 weeks down the road. This is first down and 10 for the Laurel Spartans at the 11-yard line. They're up 28-0.
Who's number 21, Lee?
He's just hit right now, and he's brought down for a 1-yard gain. And we're wait for Tim to announce it, but we do not know. Let me see if I found another roster. I got Charles Sunseri. Nope.
Yeah, Landon Smith's not even in the game.
Okay, I didn't hear. He said Aiden somebody there, so we will wait. We're going to get a timeout taken by the Laurel Spartans. Actually, they're not. They were going to the sideline. It's going to be second down and 9. We'll come up with who number 21. I have a Charles Sincere, but I don't think that's who it is. So now we're going to get the Ponce Insurance timeout. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout, Dom. You're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP. And I guess that's Aiden Collins now with number 21 on, Jay.
Okay.
I said my other roster I have has a Sinceri, but apparently we're getting word from up here that it's Aiden Collins, so we will go with that. Did not see why Landon Smith is not on the field. Of course, with a 28-0 lead.
He's just staying on the sideline.
Oh, that's good to see. So second down, Collins will get it. And he'll get down to the 3-yard line. Should be possibly enough for a first down. Be third and about 1 with 2:56 to go here first half. So Tinsman will stay in that shotgun. Collins in the backfield. Now step to his left. Inside handoff to Collins, and he'll score. 3-yard run, Aiden Collins with 2:38 to go. Makes it 34-0, and now the all-important extra point. Booker will come on to try that. Again, our Castle Asphalt halftime show will come up. We'll have both bands being featured. We're going to have we have an injury down on the field. Not moving either. Actually, looking up saying, okay, it's my left leg, so that's not a good thing. So, while that Carmichaels man gets treated for, we will take a break, Mr. Dom. Let's take a 60-second break. You're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Ignite by Hatch is a digital learning environment designed to help pre-K and kindergarten teachers extend their reach to nurture whole child growth while building essential skills for school success. In just 30 minutes of independent playtime per week in school or at home, Ignite by Hatch boosts learning across 7 domains aligned to both state and national standards. Ignite's whole child approach is particularly critical this year as programs address both social-emotional development and learning gaps created due to the global pandemic. Honoring the power of homeschool partnerships, Ignite's parent dashboard and family experiences ensure children have access to learning no matter the environment. With an intuitive design and straightforward implementation, Ignite powerfully extends teachers' reach and impact, boosting children's learning all year long.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAT Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
And welcome back to Laurel High School. Did not see who was hurt, Jay. Did not come up with a number.
I thought I saw 32, which is Ambrose Anderson.
No, we hope not. Adamson. So Ambrose Adamson, we believe, is the man. Actually, no, it's looks like 30. Don't have a 35, 25. I think it's Dayton Reynolds, number 25 on that sideline. But nonetheless, we'll get an official here in a second. We have a few players around him. So Buchter on to try to make this a 35-0 game. Comes the snap. Up, and Buchter misses this one. Everybody thought it was good, but it's not, so it's only 34-0. We'll keep it right here, Dom. 34-0. 2:38 to go in the half. Your Joseph's Marketplace scoring summary, Jay.
3 plays and 11 yards.
Yeah, Aiden Collins gets the touchdown. Yeah, I believe that's Dayton Reynolds, the 5'10" sophomore, is part of the basketball team. Also for the Carmichael Mighty Mikes. So Landon Smith just sitting on the bench, taking it easy. His night probably complete with those 4 touchdowns. Have to have our player of the game and play of the game later on, sponsored by the Melee Chiropractic. You're a big fan of cracking necks, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that commercial they show with the cracking necks, not me. Yeah, Don's shaking his head like, nah.
I'll tell you what, I have a habit of banging my head, which jams my neck, so I'm so excited when she cracks my neck. I feel so much better.
Oh, boy. There's the kick by Buchter. They picked up at the 10-yard line by Richmond. 2 flags in the play flying already. He'll be up to about the 27-yard line. We'll sort this mess out. I want to thank Melee Chiropractic. Seasonal allergies or changes in weather can affect how you feel on a daily basis. Headaches, joint pain, sinus pressure, even congestion can all be alleviated by chiropractic work. You can call Melee Chiropractic to schedule your appointment today. Yeah, we're going to have a holding call, a chop block on Carmichaels. So that's going to move them half the distance. So they're already down 34-0 with 2:30 to go here in the first half. They're out of timeouts. Laurel has 1 timeout. So we will see if Laurel chooses to use that timeout to maybe try to get a point or try to get that in a mercy rule situation possibly. So Anderson will be in the shotgun, 1st down and 10 from their own 11-yard line. Fakes the inside handoff. It's going to quick out. It's going to be complete to the 20, 25, 29-yard line, and that's Ambrose Adamson, Jay, up for the 1st down. And coming up, limping on the play is Jackson Saunders. He's going to have to come off. Jackson Saunders, a 5'10", 155-pound sophomore. So Carmichael's one of the few 1st downs here in this first half. Landon Smith back out there for defense. Anderson back to pass. Nice pass over the middle, complete. He's going to get the first down. Tyler Richmond, great job up to the 45-yard line.
Nice catch and a nice run after the catch.
You can see why he has 1,000 yards receiving this year. Up to the 44. Clock down to 1:42 to go here first half. Carmichaels does not have any timeouts.
There don't seem to be any hurry either. I thought they'd be a little bit more in a hurry mode right now. Things down 34.
Anderson fakes the pitch, inside pitch now. That's going to be for a short gain, defended well by the Spartans. Adamson had it down on the tackle. Looked like Colton Hill again. Ambrose Adamson catches it. Now up to the line quickly. Anderson looking. He's going to take off and run. Has some room. 50, 45, out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Good job by Alec Anderson. Have not seen him do that a lot, Jay. He has over 700 yards rushing this year. But finally got some room.
He didn't seem to get any room. That's the first time he's had a run like that all night.
So down the 41-yard line. Gets the first down. The Shannock now up on Burrell 13-6. And we got another surprise coming in here in a second with 1 minute to go, 41 seconds left. Anderson, quick inside slant. That's going to be well defended. Richmond with the catch, but well defended there by Carter Haney.
Now they're hurrying up a little bit late.
Yeah, they're got to spike the ball, or two plays here. Anderson looking. They're going to throw deep again, and it's going to be well over the head of Tyler Richmond. Landon Smith in defense. At the half, the Mohawk Warriors lead the McGuffey Highlanders 14-13. So right now we have every Lawrence County team with a lead at the half. How about that?
That's what you want to see.
Yeah, give Mr. Dawson, which games am I going to work next week again?
I'm sure he'll figure it out. He always does.
Third down and 11 for the Mighty Mikes for the 43-yard line. Anderson looking, throwing deep again. And that's going to be nowhere around whatsoever.
I think he just threw that ball away.
Bring up fourth down and 11. If I'm Carmichael, well, of course you're down 34-0, but you don't want to give Laurel good field position with a one timeout, because Booker can hit from probably about 35 to 40 would be, I think, Booker's range. So Carmichaels is going to discuss it anyways. Well, so much for that close game. Bishop Canevin now up in Jeanette 35-14. Our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the Crane Room. Carmichael will come back on the field. 7 seconds. They're going to go for it. Get the snap. Anderson rolling out to his left. He's being pressured. Gets around from one man. No, he doesn't. Carter Haney brings him down. Great play, Carter Haney. Laurel will be 25 seconds from their own 48-yard line. And one timeout. Let's see if Landon Smith comes back out for this possession now. And he does. See what they decide to do here, Jay.
I might throw a pass.
They need to get about 30 yards to get in field goal range.
With only one timeout, they're going to have to maybe down and out and go out of bounds.
You got a 34-0 lead. Why not? Well, let's go for it. Smith off to his left. There's your out, and it's going to be complete, but he's going to be a short gain down about the 44-yard line to Lucas Davis, and there's their timeout with 17 seconds to go. But we have a flag, so it might not be a timeout. Flag on the play. Could save a timeout.
I believe it's on Carmichael.
I think it's got a face mask on the play. Personal foul, and that's going to move it down to the 29-yard line. And Laurel doesn't need to take that timeout.
On the play, that's a face mask against Carmichaels.
Let's see if they save that timeout, Jay. And I believe you're right. Yeah, the clock's going to start, though. And they're going to go up to the line of scrimmage, down to the 30-yard line, first down and 10. Clock will start at the whistle. Actually, the clock does not start because of the flag. So they do save that timeout. And here comes the flag now. And I believe it's on Carmichaels.
I think number 72 lined up in the neutral zone.
It's a 5-yard penalty. And unsportsmanlike conduct call on Carmichaels. Everybody's standing there and said something, so the ball down to the 15-yard line with 17 seconds to go. So you're definitely in field goal range now. Wow. So Tinsman gets the snap. He's going to roll right. Looking, throws in the end zone, has a man. Is he in bounds? He is. Touchdown, Colin Bartley. What a catch. Drags the toe, stays in bounds. 15-yard touchdown pass. Tinsman to Bartley. 40-0 Spartans.
I didn't see where the play started at, Lee, with all the penalties and stuff.
That started at the 49-yard line of the Laurel Spartans.
That's right. I do have it wrote down here.
That's all right. We'll come back with her. We'll keep it right here, Dom, after the extra point. Is Zane booked her on for his 6th extra point of the night, trying to make his 5th. Snap up, and that is good. Score 41-0. The Laurel Spartans over the Carmichael Mighty Mikes. Our Joseph's Marketplace drive summary, Jay.
49 yards, 2 plays, I believe.
Be a lot longer than 2 plays.
No, because there was those penalties.
You get penalty. Well, 49 yards, but it's a 15-yard pass with 11 seconds to go. 15-yard pass. It's first of the night, touchdown pass. Colin Bartley. Chase Tinsman. And now we will have our mercy roll for the second half once the second half starts.
I think there was only 2 plays because there was the face mask, and then there was the chirp, and then there was a touchdown.
Actually, I think you might be right. Just doesn't seem like it, does it? I like the chirp. And we're not talking about Bill Chirpak from the Thomas Jefferson Jaguar coach. But
we're not talking about a bird either.
So booked her with a long kick, and it's going to find its way into the end zone. The Carmichaels with 11 seconds left and no timeouts. Will probably come out and kneel, you would think.
I hope they do. You don't want to give them Laurel any more time. They gave him 17 seconds, and look what happened.
Yeah, I wonder what that lineman said or whoever said whatever said. They got to 15 yards. It was along the sideline. Might have been a coach, actually, on the far side. A tight formation, and that's not a victory formation, unfortunately. That's just let's get out of here for the first half. And that's going to do it for the first half with the score Laurel 41, Carmichaels nothing. Time to go for our Castle Asphalt halftime show. Let's turn things over to Mr. Don Rebel and Chris Harlan, and we'll take a look at the Carmichaels band and the Laurel band. You're watching and listening to high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
If you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
receiver. And I might be giving him player of the game because he hasn't. Just because we like.
How about your interception?
That's partly the play of the game, but I'm thinking about giving player of the game too. Just because we might need to play the game.
Yeah, right.
Without giving it to Landon Smith again.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to think outside the box. I'm hoping one of these JV players does something special.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay, we forgot.
What?
We need to get a block in somewhere.
Okay.
A dorm block somewhere along the way. I haven't even mentioned them yet.
Okay.
I'll mention it during halftime, but we need to get them.
There hasn't been too many blocks. It's like you run 3 plays and have 3 touchdowns.
That's the job I want right there.
What?
The flag.
40 yards away from the action.
The third team highlights our color guard, led by Captain Blair McCloskey, who will also be performing a routine on rifles. The Wild Cherry Classic, play that funky music, is sure to get your toes tapping.
Gosh, this soup's so good.
We're not saying maybe in the air. We don't want to do that.
No, I just got done with my stuff. So
Go down and get it.
I'm good. I ate before I came out. Yeah.
Cody and Shannon.
Yeah. When Sean's at the Union game.
Nobody in the locker room. Oh, that's right, they don't like it.
They won't talk to it.
I know, that's what I remember that from the beginning of the year.
Their assistant coach, after the Laurel Mohawk game that was here, our reporter tried to get a comment or two, and the guy that was filling in as the interim coach, he said, no comments tonight. And then he wheeled around and said, no comments the rest of the season. And I said, you know what? No. If they don't want to talk, piss off.
You don't have to cover it.
Yep. So, I mean, even the coach, when we do reach him, he says, I'm not really supposed to be, calm. I'm supposed to keep quiet. So it's like, okay, that's the way it is.
Come on, Grief, I'll talk to you. Yeah, during the basketball season.
Yeah. So, the Mohawks winning at the half, 14-13.
Yeah, I saw that.
We were gonna send someone to cover it. We were looking into it, then we got to thinking.
For our
Send
final
somebody to
number,
cover it,
we
they don't talk
present
to us.
Rubber
Why
Band
drive all
Band,
the way down?
made famous by the Spinners. This song
I can
features a
understand that.
trombone solo by our very own rubber band man, Mitchell Badger, the
And
low-class
nobody has
section
called to ask
leader.
us that.
Prepare
Why we don't do
yourself.
more with Mohawk. I'm really surprised, unless people know, unless the word has been spread by the coaches or whatever, who knows?
Yeah, you guys are such jerks, you know?
Oh, yeah. We're hard to get along with.
Yeah. You're so unfair.
Yeah. Won't be the last time either.
Not this business, you
Right.
a lot of stuff, and sometimes we get
It's real thin, yeah. This is much better. It's like a big nice mix
time, do you?
Huh?
You don't have time, do you?
I can make time. Put you on and do everything for halftime. I gotta worry about having to run.
Yeah.
Yeah. 26-0 Union. Give me your wine.
Philadelphia and Mohawk are tied at 21.
What's that?
Philadelphia and Mohawk are tied at 21.
The marching band is under the direction of
Laurel
Mr.
Union
Scott
next week.
Boyer. Assistant band director and drum line instructor is
Well, is that going to be a
Mr.
bet?
Johnson.
I mean, I say
Assistant drum
Newcastle,
line
but it's such a
instructor
big
is Mr.
stadium.
Hearn. Our head auxiliary coach and color
What do
guard
they care?
instructor is Mrs. Kristen Green.
It's perfect.
Our
It's
net
perfect
dance
spot.
line is advised by Miss Amanda
Hopefully they're
Sexton.
willing to
Our
host
woodwind
it.
instructor is
That's
Miss
the other
Lindsay
catch.
May. Brass instructor, Miss Emily Anderson. Special assistants to the band
Or the
are
Shannon.
Mrs. Jessica
And I don't think
Dawson.
the Shannon team, maybe they should have a team in.
Yeah.
Opening night of the WPIAL football playoffs. We welcome you to the halftime show here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. One of 27 games going on across the district here on opening night. We're glad that you join us here at halftime because, well, it's a tradition, right? We all love our traditions. We're coming up on the holidays, lots of holiday traditions. Well, one of the traditions we have here at the network is on opening night of the playoffs. We're not really talking during the halftime show about the playoffs. We're looking back at the regular season, right? Let's wrap that up with a nice tidy bow, and we do that with a visit from the doctor, Chris Harlan, kind enough to join us. He is here. He, a few weeks ago, presented his halfway the season, midterm report grades around the WPIL. Well, now he has handed out the finals. They are done. He has graded them. Dr. Harlan, what have you come up with?
I got the grade book right here.
All right.
We're ready to go. Let's first recognize the schools with perfect attendance. I think we should start there. Only 3 football teams this year finished the regular season with undefeated records. Aliquippa, Steel Valley, Mapletown. 3 is a really low number. If you look last year, there were 10 undefeated teams after the regular season. Year before that, 14 teams undefeated in 2020 after regular season. Why are there so few this year? I think there's a couple things. I think one, you look, a lot of conferences were close this year. I mean, they were competitive leagues up and down some of those conferences. I believe also some credit's got to go to the WPL schedule makers. They changed the way they schedule non-conference games the last few years. Now, when you look at it, the best teams are playing the toughest non-conference schedules, and that's tripped up teams along the way. You saw some early losses in non-conference play that probably took out some of those teams that might have had an undefeated regular season. But whatever the result, I mean, here you are, 3 teams. So kudos to undefeated Aliquippa, Steel Valley, Mapletown, the only 3 with an undefeated perfect record so far this season. Speaking of the Maples, Mapletown also gets an A in history. The undefeated regular season for Mapletown, first since 1968. But that's not the only historic note for the Maples this year. Senior running back Landon Stevenson also made history by breaking the WPIL single season regular season scoring record. According to the school's stat keepers, he scored 40 touchdowns, kicked 26 extra points, scored 8 2-point conversions, and made a field goal. All combined, that gave him 285 points, one more than West Green's Ben Jackson in 2019. Now the question is, can the Maples win a playoff game tonight? The Tri-County South is counting on them. Hey, Don, do schools still have workshop or wood shop? Do they still have wood shop? I don't know if they do.
Well, if they don't, they should, because looking around world headquarters, there's a lot of work woodwork that could be done here, but I'm not sure that they do.
When we went to school, they definitely did. So here at HSSN, we still like the industrial arts. To me, Bethel Park earned an A in woodshop. Woodshop teaches discipline. It teaches patience. Back when I was in school, nobody in class built a footstool in one day. You had to come back every day, make a little more progress, see that thing build up. And to me, that kind of sums up Bethel Park's season. In 5A, while all the teams around them were losing, they were getting distracted, they fell away. The Blackhawks kept building their project, kept winning, and they finished the regular season as the #1 seed in Class
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team and how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for homeowners and businesses in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting and related projects for the winter season. Call Joe today, 724-714-4294, to discuss your next project.
Yeah, welcome back to our end of our Castle Asphalt halftime shows. We get ready to start the third quarter, Jay. Our Joseph's Marketplace scoring summary. All Landon Smith, 3 touchdowns in the first 4 touchdowns in the first half, 39, 19, 34, and 4. And then with 2:35 to go in the first half, a 3-yard run by Aiden Collins, and then end the first half. What a beautiful pass from Tinsman to Colin Bartley to end that first half. 41-0. Carmichaels kick off to start the second half. Your impressions of the first half, Jay?
Carmichaels really had a rough first half. They had over 8 penalties for over 80 yards. They did run 27 plays, but they only had 8 first downs. They actually had 6 in the second quarter. It looked like they might get a little bit of a run going, but then they threw an interception or something to get rid of the ball. Well, it was 4 and out the one time.
Yeah, and Carmichaels will kick off. Field it at the 31-yard line, and they'll get down to about the 36-yard line or out-of-town scoreboard. We get good news on the horizon. Union up on Burgettstown, 26-0. So the potential of a Laurel Union game getting better and better. Mohawk tied with McGuffey at 21, and the Shannock was leading Burroughs. So all 4 teams might make it. But we can guarantee one thing. I would say guarantee, can't guarantee it, but I will say guarantee. Laurel Union will be broadcast here next week on the Lawrence County Sports Network. Second half, let's get everything together here. New quarterback. Going to be, let me get my other Laurel roster out here. I believe Lucas Santini.
That's what I have, Lee.
Okay, so Lucas.
The new running back.
Which will come up with a number here in a second. That's going to have it right now. That's going to be Nathan Hill, the freshman. Gets about 1 yard. So we have a whole new roster in here for the second half. I want to thank Dorn Concrete for laying the foundation tonight for the Laurel Spartans. They'll just let anybody lay the foundation for your business. Visit dornconcrete.com for your free estimate today. That offensive line's been doing a great job. Second down and 9. Lucas Santini, a freshman. Try to get some of the offensive line in there. Also, Santini, hands off. Brought down after a short gain by Ambrose Adamson. Big number 77 in there, Max Shevitz. And big shout out to Mac's mother, Jess J. 8-point. Yes, she shot an 8-point. Nice deer, Miss Shevitz. Congratulations to her.
I'm still trying, Lee.
Well, it's going to be tough to get bigger than her deer there. So Mac recovering from leg surgery and all that, getting back. Third down, Santini, throw out. It's going to be complete, the short flat, and trying to get the fighting for that first down is Jake Miles, and he falls forward. I think they might give it to him. They are going to give him the first down. Good job there by Jack Miles, 6'1" freshman.
He was hit by Ambrose Adamson and 2 or 3 other people, and he still fell forward for the first down.
That moves the chains for Spokane Spartans.
So first down for the Laurel Spartans is the running clock here. Injury, timeouts, and that's about it. To stop the clock here. Did good work here, getting some playoff action. Low snap, could have picked up by Santini. He's going to run for his life right now and does a good job. They outside the pocket, get the ball back to the line of scrimmage, incomplete pass. A good job there by Lucas Santini.
Through that pass in no man's land is what you want to do.
I want to thank Castle Asphalt. They've been in the paving and construction business for 15 years, using top-of-the-line equipment and resources to guarantee that your job is done correctly and efficiently. Innovative methods combined with years of experience, thanks to Castle Asphalt. Second down and 10. Clock down to 8:08, and what I like Laurel right now, they're using every second of this play clock too. The play clock's up here at Laurel High School being used, and they'll take it down to 4 or 5 seconds before they snap the ball. Man comes in motion, and they're going to hand that ball off, and that's going to be Jacob McBride. McBride's going to cut back inside and gain about 4 yards, brought down by a host of Carmichael Mighty Mikes, led there by Alec Anderson, the quarterback. Good sportsmanship there by Parker Hyatt.
A lot of young freshmen in there getting some experience here, Lee.
Yeah, get the playoff experience. Why not? They're going against, looks like the #1 defense here, too. Doesn't look like Carmichaels have subbed, what I can tell anyways. The third down and 6. Play clock down to 9. Again, Laurel doing a good job just waiting and waiting. Let that clock roll. Blitz coming. Santini, they pick up the blitz. Now they don't, and Santini's going to try to break out, but cannot. Brought down by Parker Hyatt, the 6 foot senior. Santini goes down. Second punt of the night. And let's see who's going to come back. The kick. Looks like Tinsman, the regular punter, will come out the kick. I'm assuming Richmond should be back deep to receive. It is Tyler Richmond. Again, Tinsman, part of that wrestling team. 51-44 career record for Chase Tinsman. The kick goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Again, Dorn Construction, they have over 30 years of experience. Dorn Concrete's a team of contractors you want laying down the blocks, home or your office job. Thanks to McDowell Bonner Law. They have flexible appointment hours. McDowell Bonner Law has been a team of experienced lawyers and staff always ready to help. Also, check out to Something for Your Wall on Facebook for all the end-of-the-year photography from all the games that she shot for the Lawrence County Sports Network. Something for Your Wall on Facebook. She'll be at down at Robert Morris tomorrow shooting the Shenango Wildcat volleyball team. 2A championship volleyball taking on the Freeport Yellow Jackets tomorrow's Anderson. Going to pitch out to Richmond. Richmond trying to get outside, and he hasn't been able to do that all night long, but breaks a few tackles. Still on his feet, gets the first down at the 34-yard line. How about that run by Tyler Richmond?
Tell you what, you thought he stopped about a 3-yard gain, and he ended up with about 12 to 13.
Unfortunately, Parker Hyatt down on the play, slow to get up.
And there's a flag down, too.
And that does stop the clock. Flags. Let's see how Parker's doing. Took a hard hit in the far side. Again, we'll have our LCAP player of the game later on. We got a face mask, a 5-yarder. LCAP player of the game, a Head Start and PA pre-K count programs. Children under the age of 5 can receive free quality preschool at various locations around the county.
15
late. At 15, okay. I didn't see the personal. I thought it was just a quick 5-yard. They're going to get 15, so Carmichaels Goes to the 48-yard line of their own 48. First down and 10. Clock now will run with 5:35 to go here. Third quarter. Laurel leading 41-0. And boy, I'd love to find out if Laurel and Union had ever met in a football playoff game before. I'm sure Dawson will be able to figure that out. Quick out, here comes Richmond off the hands and intercepted, picked off. Colin Bartley, forget about it, 48 yards. This time he scores in the interception return, 47-0 Laurel.
Tyler Richmond went up, ball right out of his hands and right into Bartley's hands, and it's all over then. Once he got that ball, he was gone.
With 5:07 to go in the third period, that's your Joseph's Marketplace scoring summary. A 48-yard interception return by none other than Colin Bartley, having himself a night. I mentioned Colin Bartley also on the track team.
You can see that. He has some speed.
And a new kicker. That's going to be Lucas Santini. He's going to try the extra point. So something new for the newspaper here, Mr. Pawnee Watts. Santini, kick up and a little off.
A little short.
With the score 47-0. Laurel, you're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
That was awesome.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale-Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
Back to Laurel High School, 47-0. Santini's going to kick off now. There's not a bad kick there. Roller through the middle. Going to get down to the 13-yard line. Picked up by Richmond. Cuts into the middle field. Now he changes his direction. Goes right side. Hurdles a man up to the 44-yard line. Nice run there by Tyler Richmond.
That was a nice block to spring him loose for another 10 yards. And Lee, no flags.
When it comes to your residential commercial concrete service, you need a team with you can rely on. Call Doran Construction for your free estimate today on that block. And the thing is, Tyler Richmond was able to leap after it because, Braden Smith went down for the tackle, so he was going down. So Richmond, not a big hurdle, but a little bit of a hurdle.
Yeah.
Clock rolls, 47-0. Anderson goes underneath center. Inside handoff, and that's not going to go anywhere. Ambrose Adamson trying to get some yardage, no gain as Shevitz in on the top of that pile. Also the Mucho in there.
Every time they try to run the ball, it seems that happens.
Yeah, Max Shevitz listed at 6 foot 294, and he's a sophomore. That's a big boy out there.
Oh, yes.
You got a proud mama in the stands somewhere with an 8-point rack too in her house. Anderson rolling out left, and he's going to be brought down from behind for a sack. Haney back here, the Mucho back there, along with Shevitz back there. A little bit of everybody.
He didn't have a chance, Lee.
Third down and 14 from the 40-yard line. Thanks to our great camera crew here tonight. Ashley Pistachio is here tonight. Also Zanon Schaefer, Chris Fandozzi. Dante, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Digiovine. Digiovine. It's Italian, so Randy Gore's not here. We're going to flag it. We're going to Ponce's Insurance timeout. We'll keep it right here. Ponce's Insurance. Call agent Dan Ponce's, Jessica Weiland, or Tracy Giddings to get started today. What do you think, Jay? Digiovine. What do you think? Digiovine?
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good,
We'll
Lee.
go with that. Hey, Randy Gore's the Italian. We'd like to talk to coaches before the game gets pronunciation. Anything Italian, Randy would just – he's the voice of the North Allegheny Sports Network. He's actually working for Trib tonight doing the Moon game for Montour. So Randy getting put in action, which is great. And also Ben Doherty here tonight also. So we greatly appreciate that. And, again, the Union students doing a valiant effort for Trib Live High School Sports Network. They went down there to film the game down at Burgettstown. Took the long drive, which is at least probably 104 miles down to Burgettstown down there. So they're filming the game for Trib and for Lawrence County. Greatly appreciate their effort. 3rd down and 13 for Carmichaels with 2:50 to go here in the third period. Richmond goes in motion. Anderson, shotgun. Back to pass. He's looking. Throws outside, complete to Richmond. Breaks the tackle, trying to lean forward for the first down. It comes up a little bit short. For a 12-yard game brought down there by Jack Miles.
I'm sure they're going to be trying this, Lee.
About 1 yard. Anderson looks like he's going to end his great career, along with Tyler Richmond.
They haven't been able to get any type of running game going at all tonight.
Nah. Well, Anderson's the most passing yards in Carmichael school history for Alec Anderson. Put his name in their record books. 4th down and 2. Play clock down to 4. Gets the snap off. Richmond trying to fight forward. He's not going to get there. Ball comes loose. It doesn't matter. Either a fumble or not a first down. I say it was I think they're going to rule it a fumble, but I don't think it really matters. Jack Miles came up with it, but nonetheless, still short of the sticks. Laurel will take over with 1:49 to go here in the third quarter. And let's see if we have a new quarterback there. Looks like the Lucas Santini. 5'10", 135. This is Luca.
Only a freshman, too.
1 minute 49 seconds remain.
See if we come up with some more names out there for you. Casey Wilson out there. Kevin Mahoney on the line.
Nathan Hill in the backfield.
Our center's Jaden Iorio. As you said, Nathan Hill trying to come up with the other 2 linemen who are on the far side. Our wide receiver right now is Braden Smith and also
Jack Miles.
Pitched to Hill, and he is absolutely crushed in a flag on the play. Alec Anderson brought him down, and I'm not exactly sure why that there's a flag. It looked like it was on the tackle, Jay.
I think it was. Maybe since he drove his head into the guy's chest, which I don't think should have been a foul.
It's a holding call on Laurel, and it's declined. There's good sportsmanship there.
Yes.
You don't need to bring up 2nd down. Good play there by Anderson, though. 2nd down and 13. Yeah, they're not going to snap this till about. Again, good job by Laurel running this clock. Taking it down as far as you can before you snap. Man comes in motion. Santini back to pass. He's rushed. Now throws up over the middle. Throws a floating duck there. Incomplete. Or should I say a wounded duck intended for Aaron Doty.
Tyler Redmond was closer to the ball than anybody was.
They bring up 3rd down and 13, and they will have to run one more play here in this third quarter. About a 5-second differential in the play clock. If they look to the sideline, 3rd and 13. We'll try to come up with some creative. Well, actually, all the scores are scrolling across your keyboard. Handoff, going to be short of the first down, and that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. With the score, Laurel 47, Carmichaels nothing. We'll be back with the 4th quarter. You're listening and watching the high school football here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale-Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
And there's the punt. On the 4th down, it'll be a fair catch by McGuffey, and they'll take over in 11:45 left to go here, 4th quarter.
7, 9, 7. For $721 this evening.
Yeah, we don't have anything, Jay.
If you have that ticket,
what else is new?
Yeah, we had the right color because I bought all 3 colors. So I was guaranteed the right color. But
that is sponsored by the Laurel Football Boosters.
and the chassis toss happening again.
You can do all 3, Lee.
Yeah, did all 3, yeah. So Carmichaels will Carmichaels. We're shut out again this year in Lawrence County, Jay. Well, actually, no, we have a chance in Lawrence County again because Laurel and Union will be playing next week. So 1st down and 10 for the Carmichael Mighty Mikes from their own 13-yard line. And we get a flag. Flags everywhere from both sides. I think a delay a game, I think. Union or Mohawk now leading McGuffey 23-21
against Laurel
at the end of 3.
Not sure what it was.
Now McGuffey's leading 27-23. It's a good game between McGuffey and Mohawk. So 1st down and 5. Anderson back to pass. Going to try to go deep, but he's brought down from behind. Another sack.
Ryan DiMuccio.
What a surprise. DiMuccio, great play there. However, Maley Chiropractic play of the game at the end of this one. You can visit Doctors Mitch Maley, Chris Argero, or Kelsey Bowser, voted best of the best chiropractor in Lawrence County. And we'll have our Tri-Rivers Principal post-game show at the end of this one also. Tri-County Principals, Tri-Rivers. Ball incomplete to White. The reason I say Tri-Rivers because unfortunately it's my doctor. So the Tri-County Principals Association post-game show at the end of this one. Yeah, the Shannock all over Burrell, so it looks like at least 3 out. The Shannock up 41-6, so we'll have at least 3 county teams moving on next week. You know, make it easy that Laurel and Union will be playing each other somewhere in Lawrence, more than likely Lawrence County. You never know what might happen from the WPIAL where they might put that game.
Another flag.
Another flag goes, throw out, incomplete. Let's see what the flag's about. And I do kid when I say Laurel and Union will be played at Gateway next week or something. But sometimes, I'm glad Laurel's going to decline the penalty. So I'm glad I'm not on committees, because no matter what you do, you know, wherever you pick, somebody's going to complain. How come they're doing this? How come they're doing that? And it's sometimes you think it doesn't make sense, but there's reasons. There's on hosting too. I mean, we think Newcastle's a great place to host Laurel and Union, but they might not be available to host. Even then, so you get people complaining. It's like, why there's not games in New? Well, they might not want to host either. I mean, you have to have the people to host. That's the other thing. High snap, ball goes into the end zone, and he tries to pass it out of the end zone. When he doesn't, it's going to be incomplete. And now we get a flag on the play at the 15-yard line as White is just drilled, and he's down in some pain. Which is a legal play. Since the ball was over the head, it is a fumble.
Might be rough that a guy had passed the ball.
But no, the flag was thrown at the 15-yard line, Jay. It's not a roughing the passer call. As they attend to White. But back, and he's gonna
run off the field.
Run off the field. Good. He just probably get the wind knocked out of him. Let's see what the flag is at the 15-yard line. Laurel's going to take over, though.
Ineligible man downfield.
Yeah, ineligible man downfield. That's decline. So Laurel will take over first down and 11 from their own, or from the Carmichaels 16, and they'll be in the red zone. You can make sure you stop by the red zone at Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs, sporting goods, custom apparel, embroidery, and more. So Santini, I'm assuming, will still be the quarterback. Nathan Hill is your running back. And the clock's down to 8:50 to go here in the fourth period.
Clock's moving pretty fast this second half, Lee.
Well, it should. Doesn't stop.
There hasn't been as many penalties this half either.
To Hill.
Yep.
And there's our, what'd you say, Jay?
I don't want to say nothing.
It's a delay of game. They move back 5 yards. That might have been intentional, too. You're getting good sportsmanship on both sides right now.
The clock didn't stop that time.
Well, it's not supposed to.
I thought you said on penalties.
Well, maybe, man, penalties, yeah. I thought penalties, but inside handoff to Hill. And he's going to be hit, fall forward maybe for a yard.
I don't think so. Looks like he's short.
Down on the bottom of that pile is Ambrose Adamson. Only a junior, so Ambrose and Aiden will be coming back for Carmichaels. Freshman Cannon Bupka listed as a quarterback on this roster. So we'll see if we see Cannon behind maybe for a series or so. But of course, this is Alec Anderson's last game as a high school player. Man comes in motion, and they're going to hand it off. Trying to get the corner, and cannot, being brought down. Jacob McBride, the freshman, brings up third down and 14. Again, I want to thank Lori Heights and crew for a phenomenal wedding soup. We've been talking about the wedding soup all year, Jay, and did it disappoint?
No, it didn't. Lori said you've been talking about it when her boy played football. How many years ago?
It's been at least 7. Well, Shaughnessy's been gone for 5, so it's at least 7 or 8 years since their boys have graduated. Third down, 11 from the 13-yard line. Bride comes in motion, fakes, Santini slant over the middle, and it's going to be complete touchdown. Caught there by Jack Miles. Actually going to be short of the is it a touchdown or not? It was caught. So Jack Miles just short of the sticks, so it's 4th down. And goal from the 4. And they're going to kneel on it. How about that?
That is good sportsmanship.
So they take the knee on 4th down, so we'll have a Medora Bonner Law turnover.
That was a touchdown, Lee.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
They gave it a touchdown. Okay, well,
Yes.
the reason I say it was 4th down because the guy with the 4th down stick over there. So I apologize for that. So it was a completion to Jack Miles for the touchdown, a 14-yard touchdown pass.
And instead of kicking the extra point, they knelt on it.
So 53-0 with 6:38 to go. I did not see a touchdown signal.
I didn't either, but
apparently it was. So nonetheless, we'll keep it right here with a 53-0 lead. Again, at the end of our game, we will have our play of the game and our player of the game. I want to thank Castle Asphalt and Construction. They know the importance of making a good first impression. No matter how elegant your home or office may be, matching it with poor road surfaces can make your friends and potential clients regret making the trip. You can get a free estimate at castleasphalt.com. That's castleasphalt.com. There's a much better kick. Fielded at the 27-yard line, 25-yard line by White. And he brought down a nice open field tackle at the 33-yard line. And that's a nice tackle there by Jack Miles, the touchdown. And Union defeats Burgettstown 32-7, so we will have a Laurel Union quarterfinal football matchup. And Ron, your job this week is to find out if those two schools ever met in football for playoffs.
that was 3 plays and 16 yards for that last touchdown.
Our Joseph Marker plays scoring summary. You can follow him on Facebook to see what's cooking today. Anderson's still your quarterback. Look at, as a man, he's open, but it overthrows him. That was Tyler Richmond.
That's the most wide open receiver's been downfield all night and missed him.
Lucas Santini was in deep 2 coverage, the over-the-top coverage. Yeah, Anderson to Richmond has not happened tonight. Laurel looking for the shutout here. Yeah, that's one thing you can try, you know. Not running up the score. Second down and 10. Looks left, now rolls right, still looking. He's going to throw over the middle. It's going to be complete to White. Nice. Like, does he have it or not? Yeah, they're going to say drop it. Did not come down with it. William White, nice throw by Anderson.
He had it, but they just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, he was looking downfield, unfortunately. Bring up 3rd down and 10 from the 33-yard line.
That was a beautiful pass thrown, but just couldn't hold on to it. So it's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, my guess, I'm going to stick with Newcastle. Laurel, if Newcastle's available, Laurel and Union, why not? For next week. But I can guarantee you one thing. We should have that game right here in the Lawrence County Sports Network next Friday at 7 o'clock. Anderson looking. He's going to try to throw it deep, high in the air, and it's going to be in and out of the hands, almost intercepted by Braden Smith. Looking for William White.
White did a nice job defending against the pass, though he was supposed to be the receiver.
Yeah, Anderson just threw that ball for grabs.
Most of his throws down the field have been up for grabs.
The Shannock now leads Borough 48-6. And poor Butler High, fought so hard to be in the playoffs, and they trailed McDowell 35-7 in the District 10 championship. It looks like Carmichaels is going to punt. Santini back to receive. And it's going to go way over his head. Santini will just let it roll. It'll turn into a nice Carmichael roll down to 15. It's a 52-yard kick. No return. Again, we'll have our Tri-County Principals post-game show at the end of this one. Hand out our LCAP Player of the Game. And our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Hopefully we'll get Ashley back up here and she can run back down and take some pictures. Well, we have a couple thoughts. As we get rid of the last 3 minutes of this one. So Neshannock will definitely move on. Laurel will move on. Union will move on. Mohawk's still up in the air. They were trailing 27-23 with 6 minutes to go. Hill will get a couple. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, Shenango Volleyball. 1 o'clock audio broadcast here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. Aiden and Ambrose Adamson, the twins, in on the tackle. A second down and 7. And we have a race right now with the cheerleaders coming around the run around the track. They stop now. Looking for some type of action here, Laurel. Yeah, Carmichael fans, they drove 100 miles. They're sticking this one out to the end over in the far side. Give me a short gain.
Alec Anderson made the tackle.
Yeah, Nathan Hill in there. Trying to see another Laurel lineman on that far side. Big number 71, that's Casey Wilson, 5'9", 250 freshman in on the line. Along with Kevin Mahoney, a freshman, 5'10", 231. Shevitz in there. Along with Jack Purdue, 5'7" freshman in on the line. Third down. Santini's just going to take the corner, stay in bounds. And Laurel's going to have to kick. As the clock goes down to 1:15. That's if they punt.
Looks like he's...
Yeah, looks like Santini will go back to punt with a minute to go.
1 minute remains.
53-0 Laurel.
Did you see this coming, Lee?
Yes. On paper, yes. Let's say it like that. I thought it definitely had the potential to be this, just because of the lack of success that the Tri-County South has had over the years. Mapletown was winning at halftime. Santini kicks it almost into the stands. Got a cheerleader.
He got 2 with it.
2 for the price of 1.
Yep. Off the side of the foot a little bit there, Lee.
Yeah, just a little. So let's see if that goes down as a 0-yard kick. So with 34 seconds to go, Carmichaels will run one last play. Maybe 2. They'll try to get in the end zone. Let's see if the clock's going to start. So this should be the last play. I'm guessing Anderson looking for Richmond in the end zone.
He'd look for anybody.
No, he's going to look for Richmond, I guarantee you. There he is, and it's complete. It's a touchdown. Tyler Richmond, Alec Anderson with 16 seconds to go.
There goes the shutout.
But if you're going to draw it up, that's your last ever completion as a high school quarterback to your favorite receiver in Tyler Richmond. How about that?
I guess that's
a good way to end it.
Yes, unfortunately, a little bit too late. for anything. Of course, they got a touchdown.
And they'll walk off the field. They'll take a punch, an insurance timeout. I think they're going to celebrate that right now.
Carmichaels takes the timeout. 16.6.
Yeah, they might go for 2 here in this situation, even though they're 53-6. They'll go for their R. Cunningham Funeral extra point. Cunningham Funeral Home understands the importance of our pets and the impact they have on our lives. Their on-site pet crematory ensures your pet is cared for with the love and compassion they deserve. So again, next week, we will have Laurel versus Union. And the Shannock versus either Sarah Catholic versus Sarah Catholic or Washington next week. Then Shannock will take on them. We'll have that game here on the Lawrence County Sports Network. And waiting on word from McGuffey. 2-point conversion. Inside handoff, Richmond. Does he get in? He gets in. Tyler Richmond with a 2-point conversion. Nice little play there.
That's the best run he's had all night.
Make it a 53-8. We'll take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back with the last 16 seconds. You're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
Welcome back here for the final 16 seconds and the last kickoff of the year and his senior career for Christopher Mincer. Be his last kick. And Laurel will take it at the 21-yard line. And he's going to be hit hard. Aaron Doty. He's slow to get up. And the fans not liking the tackle.
He led with the helmet, Lee, is what the fans are upset about.
And that's going to do it for the end of the game, unfortunately. So the final score, 53 for Laurel, 8 for Carmichaels. We'll take a 2-minute break. And we'll be back for our Tri-County Principals post-game show. You're listening to and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team and how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for homeowners and businesses in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting and related projects for the winter season. Call Joe today, 724-714-4294, to discuss your next project.
And welcome back to our Tri-County Principals post-game show. 53-8 final, Jay. Our Joseph's Marketplace scoring recap. 4 straight touchdowns in the first half by Landon Smith. 3 in the first quarter, a 39-yarder, a 19-yarder, a 34-yarder. Then to start the second quarter, he had a 4-yard run. Then Aiden Collins joined the action, making it 34-0 with 2:35 to go. And then a 15-yard pass from Tinsman to Colin Bartley to put the game in the mercy rule, making it 41-0 at the half. A 48-yard interception return by Colin Bartley. And then Jack Miles with a nice 15-yard catch, making it 53-0. And then Tyler Richmond catching a pass from Alec Anderson, making it 53-8 final. But a pretty dominant performance by the number 2 seed, the Laurel Spartans, Jay.
Carmichaels tried, but they just didn't have it. They had no running game at all, and the passing just wasn't there tonight. He made one nice pass at the end of the game, but all in all, it was a rough night for him.
But a very good night for the Laurel Spartans.
Definitely.
As looked like Doty got up on his own power, which is a good job. So Aaron Doty, after that kickoff, was able to get up and go join the celebration at the end of that one. So we're going to make it quick here tonight as Landon Smith had 135-yard rushing all in the first half. And you can give it to Landon Smith almost every game. But our LCAP player of the game tonight wears green, but he wears number 9, Jay.
Colin Bartley.
Talk a little bit about his performance tonight,
I'll tell you what, Colin had 2 interceptions, one back for a touchdown, caught a touchdown pass. He was all over the field all night.
You know, on defense, too. I mean, he was just outstanding. So our LCAP player of the game goes to Colin Bartley. Lawrence County Community Action Partnerships are proud to present the player of the game to Colin Bartley of the Laurel Spartans, LCAP, and the Lawrence County SportsNet. They're proud to honor Colin for tonight's player of the game. He will receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's player of the game. To view the full list of this year's players of the game, go online to lcsportsnet.com, click on player of the game. Congratulations to Colin Bartley for being named tonight's LCAP player of the game. They're changing lives. And our Maley Chiropractic play of the game, we could have went with both Colin Bartley because, I mean, his touchdown reception was just outstanding in the end zone. The interception return for 76 yards was outstanding. But we're going to go a little bit different direction on a 37-yard completion on a nice over-shoulder catch by Lucas Davis. How about the throw by Tinsman, the better catch by Davis, Jay?
That ball was right in his hands. You can't ask for a better thrown ball.
So I'll let you take care of the Maley Chiropractic play of the game, Jay.
Maley Chiropractic is proud to present the Play of the Game award to Lucas. What's his last name?
Davis.
Lucas Davis. Lucas Davis of Laurel. Maley Chiropractic and Lawrence County Sport are proud to honor Lucas Davis for tonight's play of the game. Lucas will receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's play of the game. Video of tonight's play of the game may also be featured on the Trib Live High School Sports Network standout platform on Twitter and Instagram. To view tonight's Maley Chiropractic play of the game and a full list of this season's top plays, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on Play of the Game. Congratulations to Lucas Davis for tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
That's going to do it pretty much here from Laurel High School. The last update we have is McGuffey leading Mohawk with 6 minutes to go, 27-23. So we'll see how that one turns out. And I thank Ron Poniwas for the stats tonight for the Newcastle News. You can check out his article in the Newcastle News later on. Thank everybody here at Laurel High School for all our great our producer Dom tonight producing tonight's game, for all great camera crew, for my partner Jay Moan. Final score here: Laurel defeats the the Carmichael Mighty Mikes 53-8. And tonight's broadcast was brought to you by the Maley Chiropractic, Luxembourg, Garbett, Kelly and George, the Red Zone, our Cunningham Funeral Home, Medore Bonner Law, Ponch's Insurance, the Crane Room Grill, the Penn Ohio Bottled Water, Joseph Marketplace, Dorn Concrete, Michael Kirkwood Jr. and Castle Realty, DNR Lawn Care, the Hatch Early Learning Center, the Lawrence County Child and Youth Services, the Tri-County Principals Association, the Laurel Education Association, and by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Again, 53-8 final, Laurel over Union. For my partner Jay Lee Moan saying good night from Laurel High School, and we'll talk to you next week. You've been listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.